It is your lucky day today. I love when you're able to get something, whatever, a tutorial information, whatever product, and you know you're going to be able to use it for years. Like it's going to be something that you unequivocally will use for years. This is one of those things, and it's super cheap, which is awesome. If you're ever going to put a postcard mailing out, whether that's every door direct mail, EDDM, or to a list, this is for you. It is just it's going to be the best thing you pick up. I have a Facebook group with marketers in it. It's like a private Facebook group of marketers. A month ago, one of my longtime students, Rob Smith, he's in Colorado. He's a family guy, posted one of his postcards he just did. And everyone was like, wow, this is really nice. And I noticed it too. I'm like, and even all the designers in the group were all like, wow, this is really nice. This is really good work. I didn't even realize that Rob has been not only a marketer, but he's been a graphic designer. He's worked with large ad agencies for like 25 years. Like I look at his LinkedIn profile and it goes back to the 90s. He was at different ad houses and stuff. So he knows his stuff. I was like, wow, this freaking postcard is nice. So I hit him up. I said, Rob, other marketers and business owners are really going to want one of these, like want to know how to make one of these. And of course they could just hire Rob for, and it would charge a few $100s or something to create the postcards. Or I said, Rob, just make a tutorial. Hook us up with a freaking tutorial. Go on, record your screen and, make the postcard. So that way, any of us that want to build a postcard for our clients can do it, instead of spending $200-$300 every time. I'm going to give you a really big secret. When you hire a graphic designer, they don't create things from scratch. It's pretty rare. Vast majority of the time, it's just a template. It's something that they at one point did make from scratch and they just reuse it. It's ridiculous to start from scratch every time, especially for when you're charging someone a few $100s or something. It's just not worth it. Like when you buy a postcard design on Fiverr and you spend $100 or something, they probably sent that template to 1,000 people. That is a secret in the design world. You have that template already done, you're ready to go. You can swap it with different images, different industry, different clients. It's just the perfect head start. Rob doesn't normally make these in Photoshop. He uses InDesign, but I said, hey, everyone's using Photoshop. Can you just make it in Photoshop? And he did. So we did. He made a freaking nice tutorial on the front, tutorial on the back, templates, included the templates and how to set up the bleeds and stuff. And I'll tell you what I love. And I want to see a lot more of this. I want to get some of the other designers in the group and other people to make stuff like this. I love the concept of looking over someone's shoulder. If you're like me, if you're at all like me, I hate having to learn something from scratch. Like if you wanted to learn how to use Photoshop, it'd take you forever. Like it has such a steep learning curve. Sometimes you just want to look over an expert's shoulder and see what they're doing. And then you can follow along, and even if you're a seasoned designer, just to see another veteran, skilled marketer and designer put together a solid postcard. If you learn two things out of it, if you learn one thing out of it, it's just super worth it. I mean, I love stuff like this. We should do this stuff for copywriting. We should do this stuff for all sorts of stuff. And this is a great start. And I think it would be great if you just supported another longtime student. Rob's been out there. He's been selling with his kids for a decade ago. I ran across that post maybe like 6-7 years ago. He has a little boy, 8 years old, selling the postcards with him. He's just a great guy, and I'd love to see us all support each other. And guess what? Right now, as we're just launching it, I've helped them put it all together. I've got it all up on the nice access thing so you can stream it anytime you want. $20. $20. What else can you do for $20? You get something that you'll be able to use forever. And if you're thinking, oh, I don't know, Photoshop or something, well, listen, you don't have to. Number one, if you wanted to put this together, you could do it right along in Canva. You can see exactly how he does it and just mimic it in Canva, which is free. But if you have Photoshop laying around, you won't have to actually learn how to use it. You can just follow exactly the steps. And even if you don't have any of those, buy it just because he's including the templates. And then give the template to your designer and say, hey, I want it to look like this. It's a beautiful, here's the template. Swap it out with this HVAC company or whatever. Just perfect for $20. unbelievable investment. I really hope you pick this up today and support your fellow marketer and have something that you're absolutely gonna use for years.